Okay, and washer fluid, we put it in here, right? No? Oh, it's not opening. Huh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, I know why. Because this is not the iX, this is the i4. So this is the regular 4 Series, but fully electric. So just with any BMW, pull twice, come on over here. And this one, you can actually open the hood like so. And you can fill the washer fluid right there. And then you have this beautiful engine cover that covers all the electrical bits. So all you do is come in, pop this off, set it to the side, and you've got your washer fluid, inverters, electric motors, AC system, cooling system for the battery, which is underneath. And as you can see right down there, this is all-wheel drive. So it is fully all-wheel drive, so you get traction right away, which I'll show you later on. And the engine cover just neatly goes right back on there, and you close the hood and you're ready to go. Styling wise, honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell this car from the regular non-fully electric because it's built on the same chassis, which is incredible. BMW has said that they are going to build these cars in electric and gas and both. So you can get a fully electric such as this one, or you can get a gas version, or you can get a PVE, which is a partial hybrid. So you can get the hybrid system, which will give you some range of electric and mostly gas in here. So interior is the same. You have the big transmission tunnel, the same shifter, the same controls and everything like that. But then when you move to the back, instead of having a fully flat floor, you have the exhaust and driveline tunnel, which is just the same. So I actually like that. I think that's a good idea, that you give people the option and the choice. I love the way this car looks. Obviously this blue really pops, and it's an i4. Obviously if you get a different version it won't say i4, but everything's still the same, you know, fully functional. You've got your underfloor storage here, you've got your window sticker right here, $68,000. That's pretty good value for money. 96 mpge, that is pretty incredible. And $700 annual fuel cost. I mean, if you think about filling up your car these days and you go to the gas station and it's 50, 60, 80, maybe even $100 to fill that up, and you can get electricity at home and at your office maybe, or on the road, and it's $700. Imagine how quick you can spend $700 at the gas station. And again, it's all the same. You've got your lock and then your just close. So it is a hatch. They do have the split folding rear seats, which are super nice, super convenient. So you just fold that down. You can get super long items in here. Really, really nice. Same everything, same high quality materials, everything like that. You can see how they carried over this bolster from the sedan and from the iX. Gives you a lot more comfortable interior, although you still have that big transmission tunnel, so you can't stretch out like you could in the iX. But yeah, this is just, it's just normal. It's just like any other BMW, except the only difference is when you look at the back, it looks like you have exhaust cutouts, but you don't. They're not there because there's no exhaust underneath the car. Let's try to get a good angle under there. As you can see, it's just all battery under there. So let's go back here. My camera didn't like that angle apparently. And again, everything, all the controls are pretty much the same. You just start it, close the door, get some AC going in here. It's nice and warm out today, 78. But the new iX has the new 8 Idrive iTouch system, which is super nice, super convenient, really quick to do anything you want it to do. You open up the maps, you can go to different traffic information, you've got all your different settings, destination inputs, all that stuff. You go back to the home screen and it takes you right back to here. You can go to your weather, see what your weather is, other warnings, any readouts. You can change your location. So if you're traveling somewhere, you can do that. You've got your route preview. You can add a widget if you want. You got your My BMW. So it's going to talk to you about your anticipation and your acceleration, which that is your adaptive content, and that is going to help with your range. You can see I have 39% left, and we've got 97 miles left to go. But it's just a great car. I'll tell you what, this system and the simplicity of this screen and everything is really, really nice. The interior of this car is just perfect, and it's just literally like any other 4 Series. You know, you've got your cup holders down here, your wireless charging pad, your USB port, your 12-volt outlet. You've got your, let me swing around, your center console with your outlet there. You've got your controller right here for your iDrive. So the iDrive 8, you can control it by touch, you control it by voice right here, or you can control it by this controller and the back buttons and the options and the home button, and you can go right to map, then you can go right back to home. It's super easy, super intuitive. This one does have the pano roof, so you can let all the light in, or you can let none of the light in, depending on what you want to do. This one has a shade, just like all the other ones, except obviously the iX, it does not have that. This one does have automatic lighting, dim control, parking, side lights, all that stuff. Your regular controls right here, door locks, regular door handles, not the little button that you push like on the iX. It's just overall, it's a really nice place to be. And you know, everything is very familiar, and I hate to keep harping on this, but again, it's a BMW. You have a dealer network. You have somebody that's going to be there to support you. Somebody in a van isn't going to come out to your house to try to work on your car and then tell you, oh, sorry, I can't fix it. I've got to get a part, or I've got to get something else, or whatever. Everything's going to be right there. And obviously the other brands, they're not going to offer you loaner cars like BMW does. But look at that back seat. It's really nice. I will tell you, there's a couple of things. This rear visibility, you can see right here, it's pretty small when you look out that back window, but with the good side mirrors that you have and the backup camera and everything, it's really good. Plus, if you put it in reverse, you have the rear camera, you have all the parking sensors that are available here, and then if you go back into park, which you can just press this button right here, that'll take you back into park. You go back to the home screen, and you can go into the climate menu. So now the difference is, all the climate stuff used to be down here. They've changed that. That's obviously your volume, your next track, your max defrost, max rear defrost. And here you've got your controls for your climate controls. So right now we're on auto. We've got the auto air recirculation. We can turn on the heated seats to various settings. So we can turn that up to high. We can turn that back down to low and to basically off. We don't need it today. It's nice and warm. We've got the air balance going and everything like that. If you had ventilated seats, there'd be controls over there for that. And then you go back to the main screen by pressing that again. And there is a heated steering wheel right here. And you're going to notice too, little blue logos right here. So to differentiate this from the others, you've got, all right, let's go over these. You got a blue outline right here. You've got this anodized blue on the shifter, and on the stop start button, you have that on the blue. You have the blue surrounds right here on the wheels. Obviously you have the I4 badge in the back. That's blue on the inside, and that is it. That's all that's really separating this, other than the fact that it has this grille, and most of the grille, as you can see here, is all blocked off. But the key is just the same. I would have expected that maybe they did a little blue around here, or maybe had some blue right here or anything, but this is an M Sport car, so you do get that special key on there. Plus you get these beautiful BMW LED headlights. They're just really, really, really pretty. And the other thing that you get, because it's an M car, you get the special stitching and this nice stitching here in there. If this was a full MM Sport car, then you would have the seat belts that have that in it, and these are not it. You do have the sunroof, you do have the little cutouts to mount your roof rack here, and your shark fin antenna right there for your audio and your satellite. These beautiful wheels, love these wheels. I really love these wheels, but I also love the fact that the car is blue, and it was ordered with these beautiful blue brake calipers that pretty much match the paint on the car. But it's just a car. It's a 4 Series. It's just like any other 4 Series, except it's full electric, which I think is awesome. You can get excellent range, up to 300 miles, depending on how you drive. And, you know, you take it home, plug it in for the evening, go back and forth to work, plug it in again, plug it in at work, and you're good. There's beautiful bronze accented mirror caps. Those are gorgeous. You can see how it's curved right here, and it's got this nice little mount right there. Imagine you could mount a camera underneath there if you wanted to do some rolling shots like that. But I will tell you, the really nice thing is there's no washers mounted under here. Where the washers are right here. You've got washer jet right here, and then you've got washer jets right over here as well. And the same thing on the driver's side. So when you do that, it gets right on the glass. It doesn't spray everywhere. I think that's a great option. Less cost. So if you compare this to an S-Class or some of the other Mercedes that have the washers and the SL, the washers are actually in the wiper blade themselves. So the wiper blade has these little holes in it, and the water actually squirts out when it goes this way and squirts out this way when it comes the other way. You're looking at well over $100 to replace your wiper blades. Whereas they're just regular wiper blades. They're like 60, 70 bucks, something like that. So, and then of course you have the blue here too. But that's it. I mean, it's an i4. It's just a 4 Series, but it's full electric, and it's super nice. Let's get back in here and let's fire it up. Let's see if we can do some rolling shots. Let's put on our seatbelt for safety, and you just put it right into drive, and then silently it just drives away. Let's look at this acceleration. Oh, that's properly quick and properly quick, properly silent. Yeah, you just hear the kind of the whir of the motor, and then you basically hear the tires struggling for traction. But yeah, this is the car. It is absolutely fantastic. This is such a great car. We'll go up here a little ways, take a look at what we got here. You know, silently driving around is actually super nice and super therapeutic. Let's check out the turning radius here. Let's see if it hampers anything. No, look at that. Really nice turning circle. Nice and compact, nice and tight. Great for the city. If you're in the city and you just want to drive around and you want to be in a area where you don't have to do a 3-point turn or 4-point turn in some cases, it's perfect. You just go right around. All right, so we'll head back out this way. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day to be driving such a beautiful car. And such a joy to be able to have this at this time, especially when, you know, gas prices are so high. Now they're coming down, but you know, we're not gonna see $2, $2.50 a gallon. I don't think that's ever gonna happen again. But yeah, this is just so nice. Just listen to that. It's nice and quiet. You don't hear hardly any road noise. You get a little bit of tire noise, but that's to be expected. You get a little thumping over these larger bumps. This isn't the nicest road, not the most freshly paved. I was on a section of road the other day that had just gotten paved, and it was just eerily quiet because the materials that they use in the road surface now. So here we come to a roundabout, and then we got a little area here. So let's see how this does. So what do we do? Let's say we put it into sport. So we're in the sport dynamic section, but we can go over here. We can put it in sport boost. Now let's see what this does. I'm gonna put my head back just because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty brutal acceleration, and go. Whoa, yes. You hear that? That's cool. Wow, that's yeah. that actually might be just as quick as the TRX. I'm just saying. Let's go back to comfort here. Whew. That's a nice graphic too they put on there. Yeah, that might be, yeah, I think this might beat the TRX. I think that's going to be that'd be a good race. Why don't you put a link, or I'm not going to put a link in there, but if you want to go and put a comment down there and see, I want to race this against my Ram, but I also want to go against the iX and the Ram. I think the iX would lose, but this car, yeah, I'm pretty sure this would win. I think this might beat it. So let's turn around here and let's try it again in comfort mode and see if they add power or what they do. So go. Yeah, it's not as fast, it's not as brutal, but it's still really, really quick. But it's not as quick as it is in that sport boost. Obviously it unleashes a lot more power in the battery and the way it delivers that power, because when I accelerated in that sport boost, boy, it was struggling for traction. It really, really was. I could hear the tires just clamoring away. That's the nice thing about this too. It is all-wheel drive, so you're not going to get that loss of traction, especially if you're in the rain. It's going to be really nice and really, really smooth. So we're going to turn around up here because there was some charging stations back there, and I want to show you the charging. This is the camera's a little askew here right now, but boy, it handles pretty well. Who wants to do another sport boost? I think we do. Sport boost and head back. Let's go. Yeah, here are the tires just struggling. Yeah, I don't know. That could be just as fast, if not quicker, than the Ram TRX. Although you can't, it's hard to tell because you don't really have any noise to speak of, whereas the Ram makes a lot of noise, and it's really fast. And you know, I've got my 0 to 60 at 3.5 seconds. That's my best. My quarter mile is a 12.1. I don't know what this is, but I can tell you from the seat of the pants, it feels faster. It definitely feels faster than that. But let's pull in over here and to the library. Now they have charging stations, so let's pull up here and see how this all goes down. Now I'll back in. Yep. And they have the large chargers here. All right, let's get out and let's take a look and see how this works. So price, 125 kilowatt shared. You tap the price, 25 cents. That's a pretty good deal. So okay, here we are. We're back and we are at the charging station. So I'm at 26%. Actually, I got 26 when I got here. Is charging up at 80 kilowatts. I've added 3 miles. So in 32 minutes, we should be fully charged up. Let's see what it says in the car. And yes, it says should be at 80% at 2:47, and it's now 2:14. So let's check back and see how we do. All right, we're just gonna check back in here. We are going at 210 kilowatts, and I started at 26%, and I'm now at 37%, and it's been 6 minutes, and I'm at 107 miles, and I was at 71 miles before. So let's go out here to the machine. Thank you so much, ChargePoint and Georgia Power. So yeah, 74.2 kilowatts is what we're going at here. This thing is really pumping out the juice. You can see that cable, it's pretty thick. There's a lot of electricity going into this car right now. So you know, it's really charging up quick, and it's going quick. So let's check in a little later. All right, let's come back, and now it is 2:40 in the afternoon. We are now at 67% and 195 miles. I started with much less, and it's been a half an hour or less, and I'm already 196 miles. So let's go and look here. See, another shout out to Georgia Power and ChargePoint. Thank you guys. All right, so it's $6.93. I'm gonna stop charging. Let's see. Stop charging. And it's asking me to enter a service code. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so that's pretty economical for getting it charged up. And you can see I've added 115 miles and up to 69% of my battery. So that is pretty incredible. Again, thank you for watching the Straight Schmidt channel. Like, subscribe to this video. This is an absolutely amazing car. It just does everything you would need it to do. It's got that hatchback practicality, and it just looks great doing it. And if you're in the colder climates, it's all-wheel drive. So put a set of snows on it, put the roof rack on there, go skiing. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe to the Straight Schmidt channel. And the truth about this car is, yeah, I love it. It's super practical. If I didn't need a truck, I would get one of these. Might get white, but this is a fantastic car. All right, cheers.